Alright, hello everyone. We're going to go over these last three buttons. They're a little bit smaller so I can fit them in one video for AverVision 4 for the document cameras. So the first button here is called Record. This is for video. So if you want to make a recording, like a presentation or a how-to kind of video, you would use this record button, and you can record what you're doing on the document camera. It'll make it a video file. And well, you can also record your voice. The document camera has a mic built in, so you can record and just talk through things, kind of like what I'm doing now. You can make a video recording of showing something on the document camera. So that's record. And then the next one here is capture. This is for photos. So record is video, and capture is for photos. So there's a few buttons here. This is just a capture button. It'll take a screenshot. So, and it'll even make a little sound effect for you. And then you can have a high quality capture, which just takes a nicer picture. And then you can do a selection capture. So you hit that button, and then you can select. I only want to have this section right here. I'm gonna take a selection, and it'll take a picture of just the section I highlighted. And then this button is a continuous capture, so you want to do like a step-by-step kind of picture process. You can have it take a picture every 5 seconds for 1 minute, and so you can move something and then wait for it to take a picture and then move something again, kind of like if you're making a step-by-step and you just want to take pictures one by one very easily. So HQ here, this button is for high quality. So that's continuous capture. So that's capture. This is record. So video, and this is pictures. Okay. So the last tool here is called Teacher Tools. There's only two tools here. The first is Spotlight. So this Spotlight tool, you can, if you only want to highlight a certain section of the camera, then you use the Spotlight tool. And to get to that, you use Teacher Tools, and then this first button is Spotlight. So if you get an arrow, you can make it bigger, you can make it wider, however you want. And then if you get the little hand that shows up for your mouse, that's how you move it around. Okay, and then if you hit this gray button, you can change it from a circle to a rectangle to a triangle. And then this is for the outside box. So this is the inside the box, what shape you want to make, and this is outside. So right now it's not transparent. You notice how it's gray, you can't see it. You can make it semi-transparent. So it's, you're spotlighting this one section while everything else is grayed out. Or you make it transparent, which doesn't really make sense, but it's an option. So semi-transparent, not transparent. And so that is the Spotlight tool. You can only spotlight a certain section. So if you want the kids to focus on a certain part, like if you're doing an animal dissection, you can say, you can focus on this one part, and then you can, zoom in on it. So that's the Spotlight tool. And if you hit the X, that's how you get rid of that. And then this is the Visor tool, the second one. And what the Visor tool does is it blocks the whole thing. It visors the whole thing. You make it all semi-transparent, kind of the same options. So if you don't want kids to see what you want to show when they're coming into class, you can just quick put up the Visor tool, and then when you're ready to begin, you can hit the X, and then everything's ready to go, and you can start. So this is the Visor tool, just blocks, unblocks. And so yeah, those are the last three buttons of AverVision 4 in the document cameras.